No fears, no chains.
Invites you to live a life of emotional abundance.
Written by Vanessa Pisuto. Narrated by Belinda Sainsbury.
A pleasant good morning, dear friends. Today, June the 9th, our devotion is entitled Rest. Our scripture reading is taken from Matthew chapter 11 and verse 28. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Any addiction comes with some disapproval and social rejection. If we overeat, drink alcohol, use drugs, or lead a promiscuous life, no one is going to congratulate us. However, if we're addicted to work, people applaud us and see us as efficient and successful people. This addiction is so normalized that we accept it within our churches. In his book, Subversive Sabbath, Pastor A.J. Swoboda commented that if he decided to ignore any of the other 9 commandments, he would probably lose his job. However, if he stopped resting, he would receive a promotion. Our culture values addiction to work even when it puts our physical, mental, and spiritual health and that of our families at risk. For us women, the pressure is higher. The cultural message we receive is that we must be able to do everything simultaneously and without getting ruffled. The ideal woman should not only be a full-time mother, she must also have a career, manage the house, relationships, a social life, and if there is time remaining, have some recreation. Unless women can reach Martha Stewart's mythical standard, they feel that they have failed. Since this is an impossible ideal, we are filled with guilt. We feel guilty for everything, for staying at home, for having a career, for taking the children to daycare, or for not earning enough money. And when we feel guilty, what do? We work harder to atone for the sin of not being omnipotent. It's a vicious circle. Workaholics like to believe that others are to blame. A demanding boss, our young children who won't sleep, or the school that insists on organizing parent-teacher conferences. The truth is that although society exerts some pressure, work addiction is essentially a psychological problem. According to Brian Robinson in Chained to the Desk, workaholics feel inadequate in spite of their accomplishments and are constantly setting higher and more impossible goals. We have the ability to slow down, but we choose not to because it affects our sense of identity. God calls us to surrender our fig leaves. This will expose our emotional nakedness, but it will also give us the opportunity to receive the garments of Christ. Dear Lord, overworking is a sin, not a virtue. I do this to avoid facing many insecurities and to seek the approval of others. Please Please heal me. Heal the wounds of my past that brought about this tendency. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28.